Hi, I'm Nikki, solution-focused psychotherapist and hypnotherapist. Today I wanted to talk about something that comes up in my treatment room almost all of the time, and yet it's something that affects all of us at some point in our lives, and that is anxiety. I wanted to talk about what anxiety really is, how it can actually be a positive force in your life, and how to recognize, how to know when your anxiety levels are just a little bit too high and might need attention. So, firstly, what exactly is anxiety? At its core, anxiety is a natural response to stress, to a stressful situation, to danger or uncertainty. It's that feeling of worry or nervousness or unease that you get when you're faced with a challenging situation. Situations like maybe giving a presentation at work or meeting someone new, or even just thinking about the future sometimes. Anxiety isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it actually plays a crucial role in keeping us safe and motivated. And this is what we call normal anxiety. It's your body's way of preparing you to face a challenge, kind of like an internal alarm system that helps you to stay alert and focused. So, normal anxiety, functional anxiety, is typically situational. And what I mean by that is it arises in response to a specific event. So, like preparing for an important meeting or taking an exam. The anxiety fades once that stressful situation has passed. Normal anxiety also is proportionate to the situation. In other words, it feels appropriate for the level of challenge you're facing. You may have temporary discomfort, you may experience temporary discomfort, but generally that discomfort isn't going to prevent you from functioning normally. You might get a little stress before a big event, but it's not going to lead you to avoid the event or disrupt your daily activities. Most importantly, normal anxiety, a normal level of anxiety is manageable. So you might feel a bit on edge, but you can still handle it. You might have physical symptoms like a racing heart or sweating or butterflies in your stomach, but these are going to be mild and temporary, and they are going to pass once that stressful situation has passed. So in these moments, anxiety is actually positive, can actually be positive. It's going to sharpen your focus, boost your performance, help you navigate through stressful situations. It's like having a little extra energy to help you get through the day. So that's normal anxiety, but sometimes it's going to cross over from being helpful into being harmful. And this happens when anxiety becomes excessive, persistent, and starts to interfere with your daily life. And this is where we start talking about anxiety that's too high, or even in some cases, an anxiety disorder. So when the anxiety levels are too high, you might find yourself worrying all the time, even about things that really don't warrant that level of concern. You might find that you start experiencing physical symptoms like headaches or stomach issues or difficulty sleeping. You might even find yourself avoiding certain situations that you think might trigger your anxiety. And this is going to have a bigger effect on perhaps your work or school, relationships, and overall quality of life. So, how can you tell if your anxiety levels are too high? First of all, is your anxiety constant, even when there's no immediate threat or reason to feel anxious? Is it persistent, or does it come and go with specific situations? Secondly, is it affecting your ability to function? Does it cause you difficulties in maintaining relationships or problems at work or school. Do you find yourself avoiding things because of your anxiety? Sometimes people with an anxiety disorder or a phobia, which is just a heightened version of anxiety, might go to great lengths to avoid situations that trigger their anxiety, even when these situations are part of everyday life. So if you've answered yes to these, then you may have higher than normal anxiety levels. And seeking help would absolutely be a good idea. The good news is that there are so many effective treatments out there, from therapy, but also simple DIY hacks, tips, lifestyle changes. There are so many things that you can do to help manage your anxiety and regain control. My intention is to do another video at some point, or a blog, just outlining some of the tips that are going to help you with your anxiety. But hopefully this video has helped. And if you have any questions, then do get in touch or drop me a note. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.